I can't say enough good things about Hammer Down Coffee. If you compare it to any big box or some of the name brands that you know, Hammer Down Coffee is going to perform a lot better because of the freshness. And what most people don't know is that fresh coffee makes a difference for a lot of different things in coffee and with espresso machines. So let's start brewing this up and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Okay, guys, so we're pulling a shot, and one of the main things that people don't know is that fresh beans are better for your coffee machine because there's not that buildup and residue that can get caught up in your espresso machine. Also, when you have coffee that is older or stale, when you pull the actual coffee shot and you're taking that water through the coffee, the puck that's in there that's made with the coffee beans that you tamp down can produce other channels because it's not consistent as far as the grind within the actual portafilter. And when you do that, it makes it more complicated to take a good pull because the water is finding channels rather than steeping through the coffee grounds the puck consistently. So that's one of the other things most people don't know. And lastly, the reason I'm pulling the shot so you can see is that the aroma and crema both can be affected. You're gonna have a lot better tasting coffee that's fresh within a couple weeks to your doorstep versus some of the big box retailers that sit around. So not only are you getting a better flavor, a better smell, most people use medium to dark because it's easier to pull a consistent shot than some of the lighter roasts that can be acidic. But then you're also getting what's called crema on top, and I'll show you that here, which is super important if you're a coffee fanatic. So you can see that crema on top is perfect. So if you were to use coffee that is stale, you might not get as even of a pull, which will make the flavor not as good. You won't get that crema, you won't get that aroma. It's not as good for your espresso machine to use stale coffee. Now, a lot of people use stale coffee actually to clean out their grinders as a way to capture everything that's in there with stale coffee. So that's one way you can use it, but you don't want to put it in your actual espresso machine. So check out Hammer Down Coffee. It's been a lot better for me to pull a shot with it as far as the right pressure for pulling because we have that consistent coffee ground that is fresh. The crema is great, and they have a great selection of medium to dark roast for you to try out.